This is episode 48 of the podcast. So thank you for joining us. For anybody listening audio and video version, we stream live every Thursday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube and Twitch. If you guys ever want to look for any links of our social media and any of our live streams, anything like YouTube stuff, go to thedrunkenguardian.com for any information, as well as our email, thedrunkenguardian@gmail.com. So we have a very short show. We're going to try to keep the episodes a bit shorter nowadays just to make it a little bit more palatable for people who are trying to listen to the audio version as well. But if there's anyone that's in chat who still wants to chat and have some fun with us, just feel free to leave any comments. You can still send emails for questions and stuff like that if you guys want. So, but I guess the first thing is I'm going to mention my drink today, which is I call it the Mark of Samael, which is the god that is worshipped in Silent Hill. So this is a Silent Hill drink. So this is a mezcal, I guess kind of a mezcal margarita, triple sec, lemon juice, simple syrup, and a bit of chili powder on it. So with a, like I said, mezcal. So it's pretty good. I like it a lot. Is anybody else drinking anything?
I
Water.
have a Guinness extra stout.
Ooh, I hate Guinness.
I do like carb bombs though.
Can I put my 2 weeks in?
Please, no carb bombs. See, that's the problem with me. I had a really, really bad experience with Guinness with car bombs. I can't even smell Guinness without getting nauseous now.
Oh, this is the drawer.
This is the
right?
panty drawer incident. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. It was either Guinness or Heineken.
I'm
was
not gonna
Guinness.
tell the story here because it's long. But if it maybe sometime in the future, if we had time, then sure.
Panty
But
drawer
it's
incident.
bad. It's a bad night. It was a bad night. Kevin, are you drinking anything?
Yeah, I'm drinking New Amsterdam and Kool-Aid. So
Interesting. Okay.
I'm legit drinking it in this like very tall cup, and it's kind of like a Knuckles, you know. It's got a bit of a sweetness, and then it got a
Punch
lot
in
of
the
punch
face.
to it. Yeah, it hurts.
You might as well have fucking done New Amsterdam and Tang.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Wait, do they still make Tang?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I think they sell them in like the big fuck off containers only.
I don't think I've even seen Sunny D anymore. I don't know. Maybe I don't shop enough.
I don't know about Sunny D.
Yeah.
That
Sunny
makes
D, yeah.
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still?
I mean, I'm sure. I just never seen
Yeah.
it though. So for me, I've been playing not so much this week, but I did get a chance to jump back on Ratchet and Clank since like maybe the third time that I got to play it. So it shows how short the game fairly is because after the third time playing it in the past 2 weeks that it's been out ish, I beat the game. It's fucking amazing. It's an amazing game. It's a typical platformer, but it's so fucking charming and colorful. Graphics are nice. Weapons are awesome. It's so much fun. It's hectic as hell with all the enemies on screen and shit. It was cool. And that's pretty much all I played. Like, I didn't get to do much of anything. Kevin?
Okay, so in the words of Randy, was it tasty? Did it look good?
It was
Did it look
tasty.
edible?
It was
Did it look
tasty.
edible?
Tasty.
Okay.
Tasty enough to maybe even make a drink too for it.
Really?
It was a good game. It was fun. I mean, it's short, it's easy, it's predictable,
Yeah.
but overall, just the feel of what the PS5 can do. You know, kind of a little bit of a show off.
How did it feel like in comparison to the older games in the franchise?
About the same to me, honestly.
It's
I
a-
mean,
it's-
they're
it-
kind of like
It's about the same gameplay wise, but it definitely runs like the frame rate is a lot smoother. The graphics are a lot more smoother, but it's still pretty much a Ratchet and Clank game, very much true to it, and it's still a lot of fun. Like for some reason, it just doesn't get stale.
Okay.
like those games are just you play, you know what you're expecting. You know, like they didn't reinvent the wheel on Ratchet and Clank, but they made it feel up to date with the graphics and everything they did, the experience, you know, the levels. especially each level being super different, either being like a Raziel type of thing where you like morph the world, or giant roller coaster, fighting giant big robot things going through the arms, going everywhere, just constant nonstop. And the game like did a great job of, if not of keep pacing the action, constantly playing, constantly doing something. Never stop
Yeah.
until you beat the game.
Yeah.
So I haven't been playing much because I finally hit Twitch affiliate, so I was excited for that.
Yes, I was gonna congratulate you on that on the show too. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take a drink for this.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Cheers.
old.
Cheers.
What's that
Cheers to
mean?
that shit, man. Good luck. Good
Wait,
job.
I'm gonna cheers myself with another bottle over here. So just
Yeah, gotcha.
some nice ASMR for you.
Kampai. Yeah, I finally hit it. So I was playing. As of right now, I'm gonna take another drink for it, anyways. Guilty Gear Strive. So I've been playing a lot of that, and then I was talking shit on Twitter, the best way to say it. And I challenged somebody to a match in Dragon Ball. So now I got to play Dragon Ball tomorrow, and I gotta try not to get blown up. So because 16 has a move that he grabs you and blows you up. My whole priority objection in that entire fight is not to get grabbed by that.
I got an idea
The level
for
3?
you. I got an idea for you for the show if you're up for it one day, whether it be for Dragon Ball or maybe something else in the future.
Yeah, sure, no
Since
problem.
I'm such a fucking novice still with fighting games, like I've been playing fighting games for God knows how long, but I still suck at them. You should train me.
Yeah. You always do.
Oh shit!
You should train me and see how well I progress throughout some episodes.
I can definitely do that, but just know I'm not. And you're looking at me like looking down to looking up. I'm just 3 feet in front of you. That's it. I'm not amazing, but I'll definitely do that.
Just wait until he goes full savant, and then he just rocks your shit, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem.
The student has
when we played
become the
Tekken,
master.
What is it? When we played Tekken, I had my moments where I was able to pull off some really good shit with Nina, and he goes, all right, bet, no problem. Pulls out Jin and just absolutely smokes me. He juggled me. He fucking ground bounced me. He put me up against the wall and just proceeded to wipe the floor. I'm like, yeah, no, okay, just I'll humble myself. It's okay.
I was like, oh yeah, that combo. You know what's funny? My little brother, he's in the army now. Every time he's like, oh, I want to be humbled, he's like, humble me. So we'll just play Tekken. We'll play a 1st to 50, and he's like, it's 50 to 20 or 50 to 5, and he's like, okay, I'm good. I was like, oh, you're good now? I'm done. I was done 30 matches ago. I just wanted to keep playing to see whatever.
That's me and Danny. Me and Danny will play, and Danny is just it's from 50 to 10, or maybe 10 if I'm lucky.
Yeah, just a small suggestion. One day we should all play Smash.
Oh yeah, I'm not good at that.
I'm still trying to get you guys to play. I mean, we've been playing Monster Hunter every now and then, but we haven't played Smash yet.
We haven't played Monster Hunter in 2 weeks or so? No,
Danny
3.
needs to get a
4?
Switch too.
3 weeks. It's been months.
I think it's been a month. It's been a month at least.
No.
Yeah.
I have to see when you guys connect the last
because we had Intergrade, we had we had Intergrade, we had Ratchet and Clank, we had Returnal.
I got Nier.
You got Nier. So yeah, we've been playing our own shit for a while.
By the way, fuck that game.
Yeah, fuck it.
Nier?
On this, yes,
I thought you
because
liked it.
now, no, I mean, fuck that game in a good way,
okay.
passionately, if you will. Okay, so playing the second playthrough now, you're getting insight on the bosses that you had to fight.
Yeah.
And now I feel like the villain.
Oh.
Because before, they would talk, but you wouldn't understand what they were saying. But now they're adding subtitles to it and more context.
Yeah.
And it is so fucking depressing.
They did the same thing with Automata.
Yeah. With the backstories and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't ready for any of this, honestly.
So that's what you've been playing then, right?
Yeah, pretty much solely.
Okay.
I played a little bit of Hunter, but that's really about it. I still do have to get Smash. I'm putting that off. I don't know why.
As soon as you do it, let me know. I mean, I told you before too. I have 2 more weeks of my summer semester, and then I'm taking the fall off. So as that's more time for gaming for me, we could fucking play anytime.
Yeah. Well, apparently, according to fucking Leticia, I have to like unlock a bunch of characters.
Yeah, there's a lot to
yep.
unlock.
Yep.
Dude, I thought that Greninja fucking came immediately, and apparently not.
No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because it's either I play Cloud or I play Greninja. Nothing else. But I think I'm gonna have to just like stay Link for quite a while.
Isn't Cloud like S tier up there?
He's okay. He's
I
not
don't know.
S tier.
No.
You could say Bayonetta, Villager, Diddy Kong, Pikachu, Pichu with his damage, and like the broken character will be like Terry. The fuck is
Kazuya,
his-
now that he's coming out.
No, not Kazuya.
Yeah.
You can't.
He
You
will
can't
be,
use.
yes.
You can't use DLC characters the first week that they come out. You got to give it like a month.
Isn't
who the
there
fuck
like
else?
for Sephiroth? Didn't they do like
Oh,
an
yeah.
early release kind of thing? Like if you beat him, you unlock him right away.
No, so you had to buy Sephiroth, and then you do the Sephiroth challenge, and then you unlock him there. Like you didn't have to wait. Like
You had
the
to
time
buy
that you can-
him to be
Yeah.
able to fight him to unlock him.
Oh, so it was like you fight Sephiroth, and it's like what the hell is it called? It's like an event. You do the event, and then if you already bought the season pass, or if you already bought the character directly, you didn't have to wait the day that he comes out to play him. You just play him there and then. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I was like, that's like a whatever kind of thing, you know? But
To quickly comment on that one.
Leticia.
Yes, I know that, but wasn't Greninja like immediately available in Smash 4?
yeah, no, I
No,
doubt it.
I
for
don't
the
remember.
fucking Wii U and the DS.
No, he was not.
I don't
he was
remember.
Bullshit.
not being serious.
I feel like he was. So
How are you telling me that I played Greninja in 4? Like, no, he wasn't unlocked. You had to do the arcade or whatever the fuck story mode it was for Smash or Classic, and then you unlock characters. Once you unlock most of the what is it, the Pokemon characters, you should be fine.
no availability starters. Fuck you.
Wait, what was it?
As a starter character is a character who is already available to play immediately after turning the game on for the first time. Smash 4 Greninja was available, so there is not.
Okay.
So fuck you, Kevin.
Oh,
We're
okay.
talking
Okay.
about Ultimate. So
All right.
can't do the
So
next character.
Kevin, what you been playing?
Wait,
With
I already
himself.
told myself. What?
Yourself?
I've been
What?
playing, so 2 games. I told you, Strive, and right now I'm playing Lost Ruins, and I'm trying to record a playthrough of it because that
Yes.
game is amazing. So
Okay.
this person.
And Danny?
I've been playing Final Fantasy 14. I went on I had
On
a
the PlayStation,
follow
right?
day for the PlayStation, yeah.
Yep.
I went on a hunt, I should say, of which game I should play.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it should be like which are the best like MMO. I really wanted to play an MMO this weekend, and I did. So and I looked up if I should play ESO, the Elder Scroll, which I tried for like.
I was very close to buying that game myself.
It's just the story is it's just like the regular Elder Scroll where you have this huge open world and you can do everything you want, but just almost too much options on what
Especially
you
with
should
all
be
the new
doing.
DLCs is out. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't want to buy it. But
Yeah.
when I heard it
Yeah.
was appealing to me to want to buy it just because the new expansion had just recently come out. And I was just like, maybe I should jump on it now. But yeah, you're right. Like it's overwhelming at this point.
Exactly, and the first one, I mean, and it's definitely be different at the beginning. They gave you some kind of guidance of where you're supposed to be going, what you kind of do, and they do in the first, obviously the training. But after the training, it's just like one big, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
And it kind of got annoying and kind of frustrating. So I turned it off, and then I went back to Final Fantasy, which I did put down only because I didn't like the last expansion, not the one that just came out, the level 60 to 70 or 60 to 70. Heaven Sword, I didn't like it that much. It was, to me, it was nothing special, and I wasn't the only one who agreed with who thought the same thing. And then everybody was like, "Oh, but you got to give Shadowbringers another try." Shadowbringers is completely different. You know, the classes, everything's better. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. Let me try it again. Because I tried Terra, I tried Black, fuck that guy,
The Black Mage, the Thaumaturge.
no, Black Desert.
Oh,
I was playing
Black
Black
Desert
Desert. I
Online,
played
yeah.
Terra.
oh Black Desert. Oh, ew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That one's.
That fucking plays horrible. Oh my god, it's so rough.
It
I
looks
can, like,
nice, granted, but it plays like
and it
shit.
plays like shit. Yeah, it looks like it should be great, but it does not do it.
Mm.
I went to like 5 different MMOs within a span of like 2 hours type of thing. And I was like, let's play Final Fantasy. And let me try Final Fantasy again. And they had the update for the PS5, so I had to redo my configuration a little bit. But after
Those are the top 3 MMOs right now. Is Final Fantasy, World of
actually,
Warcraft, and what the fuck
ESO.
you said? ESO, yeah. Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is supposedly at the top right now. And because of the last expansion and everything that we're doing. And I'm playing it, and the storyline is, you can see why. It's actually really good. And especially in comparison to what the last one was and what you can do. And, you know, I was just going through the rabbit hole and trying to remember. I'm like, Final Fantasy, period, it's just a way better game than World of Warcraft because they dumbed down World of Warcraft so much towards the end. Like, I don't know how the last few expansions, but I know some people started complaining about it.
I stopped
And
after
it's just
Pandera.
Yeah, and it's just like even then, like that's kind of. I think I
Pandora.
maybe did one more after that, but they dumbed it down to like your rotation was like 4 moves,
Yeah,
maybe
'cause,
5. Like,
last time it was really good was Cataclysm. Pandaria, I
yeah,
like completely skipped over. And when Warlords came out, that's when I like came back into fucking WoW, and I was like really hooked because the story was good and a lot of the stuff that they added was really really nice.
yeah,
But I couldn't like force myself to continue through it because I felt like I was just like trudging through it. Everything just was
yeah.
slowly diminishing, and after that, I just completely stopped. I know that they have WoW Classic now, and they're gonna do BC for that. Well, Burning Crusade.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like
I'm
it's just
thinking
gonna come
about
full
trying
circle
the
again.
burning cassette, but yeah, I agree with you. It's gonna come full circle, and yeah, they're gonna be doing the graphics, should be doing the story a bit, and the graphics that they have are more like almost like a cell shade kind of cartoony that they're using, and they have technology to do way more. It's, you know, I feel like they do anyway, and it's just not there. And it's just you play Final Fantasy and you play those, and it's just 2 different games. Final
Yeah,
Fantasy, you have this huge rotation of moves you can do, and
and you could
every
always
class
mix it
is
up too.
different. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can, and that's the thing I'm having fun with right now. I got my guy at level 80. I'm doing my first ult, the Gunblade, and it's you don't have to start over. You know, like if you want it, like in Destiny, give an example. If you're a warlock and you all of a sudden, you know, you never played another class, and you want to try a new one, you got to start over. And that's the most dredging thing in the world to start over. And this, you don't quite have to start over. You go back a little bit. Don't get me wrong. You go back like 10, maybe 20 levels, but it's super easy. They give you tons of ways to get, you know, XP quickly to get your character back up. And then you don't have to keep it. You can switch back and forth, you know. And like I was telling you, Randy, I play a summoner, and the summoner just happens to have a scholar class, which is a healer as well. So I heal or I can DPS, whichever one I feel like doing. So the game always feels new to me. So now I have a tank, so I can make sure I do all 3 roles. You know, and it's just again the rotation. Once you get the controller, for the controller, because it's not on a PC, and then a lot of people say the same thing. A lot of people who use PC still use controller because just the way the buttons are. There's so many combinations you have to do your moves in, and quickly that it's actually quicker to do a controller than it is to do a keyboard. So a lot of people have all these guides for controllers anyway. So once I got the controller hooked up to where I want, the game is just so fun to play. You know,
It's actually kind of interesting because I can't play controller. Because I play it for like the PlayStation 4 also because it's also on PC and P4 and it's crossplay. I have to use mouse and keyboard plugged into my fucking PlayStation to play fucking 14. But my brother, when he played before, he used controller, and I'm like, how the fuck do you do it?
you have
whatever comes natural.
Every setting, it's like 8 buttons, right?
That you have 8 you have 8 buttons on each side, left and right, trigger right, and then you can double tap left to get 8 more, or double left, double trigger right. But you have to turn those settings on Those settings aren't automatically turned on.
Mm.
And it all depends on the class. Like my scholar needs all 16 because he has all the buffs and all the bullshit. But my summoner doesn't. You know, he only needs the main 8 really. One or
Okay.
2 just in case. But